Hey Prime members, and welcome to the second case study of PrimeCore. Today I am very excited to show you this case study because it proves and basically debunks a lot of myths when it comes to dropshipping. Dropshipping is literally very simple, number one, and number two, you actually just need a winning product. Everything else comes second, and this case study literally proves that. Now, I'm not gonna get too much ahead of myself, but you're gonna see that as long as you have a winning product, your store doesn't have to be super fire, your ad videos, it could be okay, and number three, your ads manager does not have to be super complicated. Once you have that winning product, you'll know that you have a winning product because it's super easy to scale and it's super easy to maintain profitability. But yeah, let's go ahead and jump into it because I don't want to keep talking about theoreticals. Let's just see exactly what this product is. So right here, this is the product that we sold. It's called a Miami romper dress, and you're gonna be very surprised because this was the actual website. If you scroll down, this is all we had. I mean, we had reviews over here. We decided to stop paying for the app, Judge.me, because we don't run the store anymore. But basically after this was just reviews, and that was it. This is how simple the website was, and this website was able to make over 350K in revenue. So this is how simple your website could be, and it can still make sales. I'm not saying that we couldn't have made more money or even a little bit extra money by having a way better website, but you know, it wasn't worth spending 2 to 3 days working on the website for it to literally not do good, or you know, it's just really inefficient. We literally threw this website up in less than 2 hours. Look how simple this website is. It's very simple. We just have the SKUs to the left, and then we have a size chart here and like some words, and that's about it. Obviously, this is a dress, so there's not much stuff to be said about dresses. There's no really big features. It is what it is. It is how it looks. But yeah, this is literally the website. There's nothing much to it. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the ad video right now. So you can see right here, we have ad 1, ad 2, and ad 3. I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys all 3 ads. So let's go ahead and start with ad number 1.
That dress is adorable. Thank you. Pockets in, shorts. Stop it. That dress is so cute. Thank you. Yeah, it has pockets and it has shorts. You look adorable. Where did you get that dress? Did you say that you needed a snack out of my pocket? Oh, and check that out. Oh my gosh, can you believe this weather? It is so cold outside. Hey, check this out. Hey, it's been so long. Thanks. Yeah, pockets and
Alright, that was ad number 1. I'm going to go ahead and show you ad number 2.
I think it's a whole entire mood when you get a new dress and it's got the perfect color, ruffle sleeves, perfect length, it looks great. Someone compliments you on it, and the first thing that you do is, thanks, it's got shorts.
Alright, that was ad number 2. Alright, that was ad number 2. I'm going to go ahead and show you ad number 3, which is actually just a picture ad. So you can see right here, this is just the ad that we used. It was just a picture ad, nothing too crazy. Alright, now that's out of the way, I'm actually going to show you how we set up our testing campaign. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the first day that we had testing this product. Right here was the first day we had testing this product, and this was our testing campaign right here. It's called New Sales Campaign. And basically, what you want to do is have 10 interests here that are related to your product. Now you can see right here, I only have 6. I'm going to go ahead and explain later on why we only had 6. Generally, you would want 10 interests over here at $10 per day. We had 6 here because of other reasons that I'll explain later on. But you see we have 6 here. And you generally want $10 per day. But since we already ran these interests in another ad account, you know, we have $20. But generally, you want to set up your testing campaign with 10 interests that are related to your product at $10 per day. And you can see how these interests are related to my product. It's just skirt, online shopping, women, clothing. Obviously, these are just related to the product, and that's all the interests that you need. So that's the testing campaign. Now I'm going to go ahead and show you the scaling campaigns because they are set up pretty simple as well. You can see the online shopping right here. That was a scaling campaign we had running at $300 per day. Let's go to assets. We basically have online shopping duplicated 3 times. So this is an interest in online shopping, and we duplicated it 3 times. And in each ad set, we had around 3 ads. So you can see ad number 1, ad 2, and ad number 3. And yeah, that's about it. That's the product. That's the website. This is also how we set up our campaigns. You also have the ad video, and you can see the interest that we scaled over here: party dress, woman, skirt, everything like that. So without further ado, I'm actually gonna go ahead and go into the ads manager so you guys can see exactly how we scale this store up. Hey, what's going on, Prime members? Right now we are jumping into the ads portion of this case study. This might be the most exciting version or portion for you guys, because I'm explaining exactly how we did almost 350K in revenue in just 50 days. But before we go ahead and look at this one, I want to go ahead and go back here, because we actually did scale this store up to 30K in revenue, or around 5K in sales every single day, before it ended up dropping off. Now this drop off right here, like I said before, it is not because of a BM ban, it is not because of an ad account ban. No bans were happening. The drop off was simply just because we cannot maintain that level of sales without dropping in profit. So we just basically kept descaling the ads, kept killing campaigns. Eventually it went to 0, and we tried restarting it. It didn't work. Now you can see it went to 0 again by July 22nd, but we decided to do something completely different around July 24th. So you can see right here, we go to July 24th, all the way over here, you can see we got $581 in sales, and literally every single day after that was basically higher and higher revenue. Now the only difference we did was switch ad accounts. That's right, we completely switched ad accounts. So you can see right here, from July, let's just say 3rd, all the way to July 10th until July 16th. This was a completely different ad account. I'm actually gonna go ahead and prove it to you guys right now. All right, so you can see this is the ad account that we use basically for scaling 0 to 345K. I'm gonna go ahead and prove it to you guys. So July 24th all the way to, let's just say, August 31st. Boom, we spent 128K in sales. Let's go back to here, July 1st to July 23rd. Let me go ahead and show you July 1st to July 23rd. If I'm not mistaken, we basically use this ad account for something else. You can see these interests don't make sense. It's skin, hair removal, beauty salons, women. We were basically testing another product on this ad account. So this ad account was used for another product. The only difference was we switched ad accounts to make this product profitable. Now, I've told you guys over and over again, different ad accounts give you different performances, and the reason why we switched over was because our competitor, which just kept scaling, and we couldn't scale it any higher than 5K, and when we were at 5K, it was unprofitable. We just had to keep descaling. So all we had to do was switch ad accounts. That's another strategy that you guys can use for yourselves if you know your competitor is scaling. So let's go ahead and jump into it. Now that you know what happened between July 1st to July 23rd, and now from July 24th on, that's when we go ahead and scale the store all the way to 10K per day. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you the very first day. Let's see, so the very first day was July 24th. You can see right here, we spent $121. Obviously the day before we did not spend any money at all, because we wanted to prep this ad account for this product. So July 24th, we spent $121, and you wanna see right here, July 24th, let me go ahead and go there. So you can see July 24th, we got back $581. That is really profitable. Now I didn't do the math yet, but the profit is gonna be on the screen, including the sales, ad spend, product cost, everything's gonna be on the screen somewhere, but you should see the number over here. As you can see, we spent $121 and we got back $581. Obviously, that's a really, really positive ROAS. I believe a 3 or 4 ROAS. I'm really bad at math, so I'm just guessing right now. I just know that we made money off of this ROAS. But you can see right here, it's very important. If you check Facebook Ads Library or Facebook Ads Manager, we had 0 purchases and we had 0 return on ad spend. That literally means Facebook tracked 0 sales that day. And you know how Facebook is pretty bad at tracking sales. Good thing we have our UTMs set up. So our UTM page, we're gonna go ahead and go to July 24th. You can see right here, and boom, it tracked almost. Let me go ahead and set this up. If you don't know already, we have a free PDF out and free PDFs to tell you how to set up this page right here, because UTM tracking is a lot better than Facebook's tracking system. You can see UTMs tracked 7 sales, and we actually did get 7 sales that day. So UTMs tracked every single sale, whereas Facebook ads tracked 0. So you want to definitely set up UTMs if you haven't already. But you can see right here, for the new sales campaign, this is basically our testing campaign. Now it might look a little bit different from what we've been teaching you guys. We only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 interests. That's because we already ran this product on another ad account, and we kind of already know the winning interest from the previous ad account. We put all 6 winning interests into the testing campaign just because, you know, we literally did it before on a different ad account. There's no point of retrying interest that we know doesn't work. So we put our winning interest here. You can see it's party dress, skirt, online shopping, etc. And let's go ahead and see what the UTMs track. You can see the UTMs track online shopping, party dress, and dress. So those are the best 3 things. There's also women, clothing. But when we want to go ahead and scale an interest, we only want to choose 2 at the most. You don't want to scale that fast. So for us, we personally like to do 2 max interest per CBO. We're going to go ahead and launch 2 CBOs the next day. So the very next day, we launched 2 new CBOs. So I'm going to go ahead and go to the 25th, and you can see the 25th, we launched the CBOs, dresses, and online shopping. Now, if we go ahead and check the sales by landing page, you can see that online shopping did get the most sales at 2, and also had a lot of added cards, a lot of re-checkout, but dress only had 1, but party dress had 2. So you're wondering, why didn't you do party dress instead of dress? Honestly, we probably should have did party dress earlier, but it's just because since we ran the product on another ad account before, the dress interest was actually the winning CBO in the previous ad account. Now, I don't have the previous ad account anymore because it's long gone, but you're just gonna have to trust me on it that dress and online shopping were the winning CBOs in the previous ad account, so we kind of completely forgot about party dress. But you see later on, party dress keeps performing in the ABO level or the testing campaign, and we literally move it up to a CBO later on. But we're just using like previous insights in those dress and online shopping, so that's why we ran dress and online shopping as a CBO, because it worked in the previous ad account. Without the previous ad account knowledge, what you should have done is online shopping and party dress, because obviously these got the most sales, the most active carts, the most re-checkouts. But it's just because we had previous knowledge, that's why we launched these 2 CBOs instead. So this day I spent $355, and we got back, let's check, July 25th, we got back $1,258. So yeah, we were really profitable that day. As you can see, when we spent $355, we got back $1,200. We were really profitable, so we are definitely gonna go ahead and scale some ads. So let's go ahead and see what we did that day, the 25th. We are on the 25th of the UTM, so you can see Facebook Ads Manager is still not tracking. It says we had a 0.4 ROAS, it's completely off. But we're gonna go ahead and check here. So party dress did well again. You can see you got 2 more sales, and then online shopping, that's obviously from the CBO because the campaign name, it says online shopping. But from the testing campaign itself, party dress got 1, party dress got 2 on 2 different ads, ad 1 and ad 2. Skirt got 1. So we should have moved party dress to a CBO already, but honestly, we were just blindsided by the ad account that we had the first time. So since today was a really profitable day, we're choosing 2 more CBOs to scale, and party dress is just performing so well that we can't ignore it anymore because we had 2 more sales. So the other entries we chose, I think it was clothing, but because clothing was really working really well for the previous ad account, so we just chose clothing. So I'm gonna go ahead and check this off right here because these are the campaigns that I ran. And then you want to go to the 26th, and boom, the new campaigns were clothing, party dress, dresses, and clothing. So you can see right here, so instead of increasing the budget on dresses, all we did was click duplicate and then go ahead and have another dresses, but we had a budget at 200 instead of 100, you can see, and we had clothing for 200 just because clothing did so well in the previous ad account. A lot of our decisions right now are based off the previous ad account, which unfortunately I can't show you guys. You just have to trust my word on it. That's why we were doing these radical decisions by like doing clothing and not party dress earlier. But if this was the only ad account, we wouldn't have done these tactics right here. But you can see our new campaigns right now is clothing and dresses and party dress. But yeah, clothing, you can see we spent $120, dresses we spent around $120, and then the party dress we spent around $100. Now the budgets, it's just literally just us, putting $150 or whatever. It doesn't really matter. I think we put $120, but it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. It could be $100, it could be $150, it doesn't really matter. So let's see how well that did the next day. So let's see, July 26th, we got $2,000 in sales, and we spent $700 in ads. So we're still profitable. That's still a 2+ ROAS. That's still profitable. But yeah, this is also the day that I started cutting out the bad campaigns. So you want to see right here, that's why you can see there's basically 3 new campaigns. It's party dress, dresses, and clothing. And the reason why clothing and dresses came out again is because clothing and dresses did not do well the first time as a CBO. So what we did is that we duplicated it so we hit another pocket of the audience to see if it does well or not. And the reason why we knew clothing and dresses didn't do well the previous day was by checking UTM. So it's very easy to decide which campaigns are doing well and which aren't. You basically want to go ahead, and once you start launching CBOs, you don't need the campaign medium and the campaign content anymore. You only need the campaign name. So you can see the previous day we had 16, and you can see most of them did not come from dresses and most of them did not come from clothing. You can see 0. So that's how you know it did not do that well. Literally clothing has 0 sales and dresses right here only had 2. And how you want to calculate that is that you do 2 purchases times your AOV. So let's just say your AOV was $50. If you had 2 purchases, that means your campaign did $100 in sales. And if you spent $100 in that campaign and got $100 in sales, that is not a good ROAS. That's a 1 ROAS, so that's pretty bad. But yeah, that's basically what we did. And we cut off clothing and dresses. We tried it again. We duplicated it. Clothing and dresses the next day was doing pretty good. So you want to go ahead and check that out. Let's just see July 26th. boom right here. Clothing and dresses, you can see clothing 200, dresses 200. They got 3 sales each, so that's really, really good. You want to go ahead and go to the next day. So July 27, we didn't really scale it. We probably should have, but we didn't. I don't know why we didn't scale it. We probably should have. But you can see right here, I spent $800 and we got back 2.6 in sales. So we didn't scale it that day. I'm not sure why. We probably should have, but we did cut out the bad campaigns the day previously. So maybe we wanted to see how well these new campaigns would do. Now, the very next day, I'm gonna go ahead and try to increase the budget and try out some new stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you right now, July 27th. During the 28th, you can see we went from $800 this ad spend to 1.3, and we have some new campaigns. So let me go ahead and show you the new campaigns right here. So what I'm going to do is highlight all the ones we have right now and the new campaigns. The next day, we can see we have Broad Woman and we have Skirt. So you see we have Broad Woman and Skirt. Broad Woman was just because we were trying to see if it works broad. If your ad account ever spends like more than 1K per day, I highly suggest going broad just to see if it works. If it doesn't, you want to kill it. But sometimes it does work. We're just testing out different stuff. That's why you have strategies out here right now in Prime, because we literally use our own money to test different things to see if it works or not, and then we go ahead and report back to you guys. So yeah, that's why being in Prime is really good, because you're getting strategies that we test ourselves. And I guess I'm not sure if broad worked or not, but you can see right here we have Skirt. You can see why it's turned off, because it only had one purchase that Facebook tracks. And according to the U team itself, Skirt that day previously did not have any sales at all. So I don't even know why we made it to a CBO, but we're just testing out new stuff. So at a certain point, we no longer test interest at an ABO level. We were testing at a CBO level because we want this fast money to see exactly if it performs well at a CBO level. And you can see right here, we spent $200 for one sale. I'm going to confirm with the UTM to see if that's true or not. So let's go over here, and you can see Skirt got 2 sales. So he spent $100 per sale. That is basically not good, and you can see why we turned it off. The reason why we added Skirt was because it was one of the winning interests in the previous ad account, and you can see the ad account difference here. It did not work for this ad account while it worked for the previous ad account. So we spent 1.3K in ad spend, and this day we got back 3.5K in sales, so we are steadily going up. Now let's go to the next day, the 29th. We got 5K back in sales, and let's just see how much we spent. We spent around 1.8K in ad spend, so still profitable, actually really profitable. But you can see right here, we have so many new CBOs. So you can see we tried Skirt again. We basically turned off the old one. So what happens is that when it doesn't work the first time in the CBO, you want to go ahead and duplicate it and try for a second time. The reason why you do this is because you want to duplicate the CBO so you hit a different pocket in the audience. So you can see right here, we have Broad Women on still, we have dresses, we have online shopping, we have party dress. The reason why we have this is because not only are you increasing the budget every single day, this strategy actually works for some ad accounts. Now I'm telling you right now, it might not work for your ad account, and sometimes increasing the budget on the CBO is just better. But for specifically this ad account, we have so many interests, you can actually start duplicating. If you only have 1 or 2 winning interests, it's gonna be very, very hard to go ahead and duplicate so many times. But the reason why we had dresses, online shopping, party dress was because the previous day, those are actually, the best performing ones. So you can see the previous day, July 28th, dresses, clothing, dresses, online shopping, party dress. These were the best performers, and that's why we went ahead and duplicated it again. So you can see we have 2 dresses running, we have 2 online shoppings running, we actually have 3 dresses running, but we have 2 party dresses running. So all of these campaigns right here are doing well, and since there's so many interests, you can go ahead and start duplicating them. Now, let me go ahead and tell you again, it might not work for your ad account, but you want to give it a try anyways. We've seen most of the time increasing the budget is probably the best thing to do. So let's go ahead and go to July 30th. So July 30th was a really big day. We got 8.6K in sales, and we spent around $2,342. That is a really, really profitable ROAS right there. But you can see the new campaigns are out. It's basically just duplicates of the others. And what we've been doing is just increasing the budget by $50 or $100 every single day. You want to go ahead and pause the video to see which campaigns we scaled or not. You can go ahead and do so. But yeah, literally now it is just an increased party. That's literally all you got to do. So I'm going to go ahead and show you the next day. July 31st, I'm gonna go ahead and go to July 31st right here. As you can see, we're still 8K every day in sales, but we're trying new stuff right now. You can see Skirt, we tried it again. You can see 2 ads, I named it 2 ads. I have another one right here, 2 ads, 2 ads. The reason why we did this was because during the ads level, only ads, I believe 2 and 3 were doing really well. So let's go ahead and check this one out right here. So we want to check this out, ads 1. So you see only ads 2 and 3 were performing well for everything. So we tried having only ads 2 and 3 in the CBO. And I'm telling you right now, it did not work because you scroll down, clothing, it just didn't work. So we ended up just turning it off. And obviously we verified that by UTMs, but it didn't work. So for everyone out there asking me, does it matter if you have only 2 winning ad or 1 winning ad in the CBO? Should you turn those off? We tried it. Honestly, it doesn't matter if you just leave it there. We tried having only 2. As you can see, it did not work for this ad account, but maybe it worked for yours. So don't always copy us when it comes to this situation. You always want to try it yourself as well. But yeah, literally every single day after this, there was not much. So I'm not gonna go by every single day. As you can see, we basically just kept scaling the budgets, kept duplicating, and the max duplicates you want to have for one interest, I would say, is 3. The max you want to do is 3. So you have party dress. The max you want to do is have 2 more other party dresses right here. We only have 1 more other one. So dresses, dresses, dresses. So that is 3. You don't want to have more than 3 campaigns, or else it starts overlapping and it doesn't perform well. But yeah, right now we have basically 3 or 4 winning interests, having duplicates of each other, and that's how we're scaling right now. The budgets never passed $350 a day on each campaign. But you can see what we've been doing, just increasing the budgets and scaling it. And every single day, it was just like, gradually going up. It's only spending $100 more every single day. You can see it just keeps going. It stays stable. And yeah, that's basically it right here. So we basically just kept it at 3.5K spent every single day. And I'm going ahead and show you August 1 to 6. So you see how we kept the campaigns the same. You can see the revenue was also very, very good and stayed the same almost every single day. So that's what I mean by once you reach your cruising altitude of like really good positive ROAS and it's profitable, you don't have to spend that much time on ads. We were maybe spending less than 5 minutes every single day checking the ads, making sure everything is profitable. Obviously the ones that weren't profitable, we'll cut it out and duplicate it again. But yeah, that's literally it. So that's how we scale our stores. We literally scaled them until it's really profitable and it was really good ROAS, something we're happy with, and then we went ahead and left it cruising. So you can see every single day it was just 8K sales or 10K sales, and every single day, let's just skip to like August 11th or something like that. You can see it's still spending 3.8K per day. We did not go any higher. Now, this is actually a mistake of ours because we never reached unprofitability at all. We actually could have kept going higher. Now, this is obviously a really old store, maybe a few months old, so we didn't really know that much back then, but you can see we probably have room to scale even more, probably 15K per day, 20K per day, maybe even 30K per day. But we would have never known. We set this imaginary ceiling that this product is a 10K product just because no competitors were scaling past 10K per day except for us. We were the ones, dominating the market at 10K per day. But we could have kept scaling until we hit 15K per day or 20K per day until it became either close to unprofitable or or unless the ROAS started going down. We set this imaginary ceiling at 10K per day, which we shouldn't have done. So you want to go ahead and learn from our mistakes. So if you yourself are stuck at 2K revenue a day, 5K revenue a day, or even 10K revenue a day, but you are very profitable, you want to go ahead and keep scaling until you are like literally happy with your results, or it starts becoming unprofitable. That's to go ahead and scale back down. But yeah, for this store, we had a cruising, revenue of 8 to 10K per day. We were making around 2 or 3K per day every single day, I believe. So that was not bad. Now I want to talk about this thing right here, August 16th. Now you can see we only had $240 in revenue. Let's go ahead and check what happened on August 16th. So you spent $0 that day. Let me go ahead and tell you exactly what happened. Basically, the BM got banned, but nothing interesting happened. The BM got banned. We requested a review, and the very next day, boom, we spent 4K in sales. And I actually started doing better after the BM gets banned. I don't know why I did that. It may be a coincidence, or maybe Facebook is like, oh, these guys are pretty good, so let's just give them better traffic. But yeah, that's literally all that happened. Now, some people believe there was a page ban. Now, let's just say it was a page ban. The results would have been the same because we would have created a new page literally the day after, and we would have just ran the ads on that page. Nothing would have been different. So that's basically what I want to go ahead and tell you guys. But yeah, I hope you guys learned a lot from this case study. 0 to 10K per day. After 10K per day, there was really not much. We either killed campaigns, increased the budget. There's really not much. We literally spent less than 5 minutes a day on ads every single day after that. Since this is a summer product, the ads died around, I would say, September-ish. So let's see. So the ads died around September 10th. And yeah, this is a summer product, so it makes sense. September it starts getting cold. Thank you so much for being a Prime member. There are more case studies coming soon. I hope you guys learned a lot from this video. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, obviously let us know in the Prime chat. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys next time. Peace.